Today, we are going to be talking about Seven Doors. Now, see, there are going to be a lot of spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, respectfully, pause the video right here, go watch any of my other videos. I'll wait. So Seven Doors is a movie by Femi Adebayo. You can catch it on Netflix or Circuits TV for those of us in the diaspora. First of all, I have a problem. Why aren't a lot of Nigerian movies that are being released on Netflix not available to us in the diaspora? I don't get it. But then you can catch it on Circuits TV. Yeah, let's get into it. It is about a man who has this happy family. You know, he's married to a beautiful woman. They got two beautiful kids. They playing tennis on the tennis court. They're happy. They're dancing. And then his people ask him to become king of his town. Mind you, he lives in Lagos, so he has to go back to his town to become the king. And he refuses. But guess what? His wife begs him to take up the position. And because of this love, he accepts. The biggest mistake of his life. Tell me why some women just invite trials and tribulations into their lives. Because you guys were happy. You guys were fine. You guys were comfortable. But no, you wanted glory. I don't even know what she wanted, why she convinced him to take up this position, knowing fully well that most of those positions come with their own hassles. And you convinced this man to do it? Are you sure you love this man? So anyway, he takes up this position and he becomes king of this town. He has to go through a couple of rituals, by the way, before he becomes the king, but he passes those rituals. Except his people didn't tell him that his forefather committed a huge atrocity that's about to affect his entire reign. Now, I think the movie has several messages that people need to grasp from it. It was a very powerful movie in that sense. First of all, again, you have peace of mind and you just go, for the glory and go and bring troubles into your own home. And you know when they say, may we not suffer for the sins of our forefathers or ancestors? This movie was very heavy on that. May we not really suffer for their sins, because this man was a good man. And throughout his entire reign, it was just problem after problem after problem. And it wasn't even his fault. That's the most annoying or sad thing. It wasn't even his fault. He didn't do anything. Another huge spoiler. So, as one of the things he has to do to fix the trials or tribulations going on, he has to marry 7 wives. So he already has 1 wife. He has to marry 6 more. And his wife is mad. His wife is upset. His wife is like, no, come on, da-da-da-da-da. Hello, you brought this upon yourself. This man was happy loving just you. He was happy living with just you. But you decided to bring him into the palace. What did you think? That you were going to be his one and only wife? Which is rarely ever the case. And I was like, what are you upset for? Literally. Now, I really enjoyed this series. What I really enjoyed about it, first of all, the acting was superb. Superb. There were powerful scenes. And the delivery of those scenes by the actors performing them was amazing. There was Dele Odule, or Uncle Dele Odule, in the movie, and he was a phenomenal character. He literally gave up his life for the king. How many of you know people like that who would give up their life for you? I'm waiting. I'll wait. But Dele Odule did that, and it was a really emotional moment. I actually shed a tear or two. Yeah. And Choma Chukwuka in the movie as well, phenomenal acting. And look, you have to mention Femi Adebayo. Oh, he is perfect. Like, this is what perfection looks like on an actor. Like, he delivered his role so perfectly. His emotions, raw. Another notable mention would be Gabriel Afolayan in this because, whoa, Okma, Okma. If you watch the movie, or if you've watched the movie, you would know what I'm talking about. Or series. Why do I keep calling it a movie? And then there was Muiwa Ademola, who was the real money spender of the Ilara kingdom. And again, the funny thing is, so this man wanted to become king as well, and was like just spending money anyhow in order to do so. The king don't even know he exists though, like, but he was the real money spender, and honestly, he played his role so well as well. Overall, I think it was a phenomenal movie. I think everyone did such a great job. I can't start naming all the, the actors name by name, because honestly, I don't know all of their names, but I know everyone did such an amazing job. The production was amazing, costumes, delivery, everything was spot on. My rating would be a 10 over 10. Or a 9 over 10. 9 over 10 because, I just felt so angry at the wife. But yeah, like a 9 over 10. And if you have seen it, I'd like to see what you think about it. Peace.
Just because say you know see I'm well. Me say make you look I'm less.